Week 44 on my road to Worlds. This week was an exciting week. I was finally able to get back on the spray board at my home gym. And then this week was the first week that my gym ran in their comp wall an elite wall. So normally they do novice, inters, opens. This is the first time they've done elite. So not only was I able to get back on the spray board and, start having a good time again, I was able to get on an elite wall, which I did a comp sim on to prepare for states in about 2 months' time. And that was an entertaining experience, to say the least. I've kept the whole thing in. I've sped up through the parts that I didn't climb on, but I've pretty much kept the entire comp sim in. So 5 boulders, 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off. So let's have a look at what I've done today, and let me know if you guys are enjoying the new editing that I'm doing with the music in the background. I think it's a bit more entertaining, especially looking back at my own training, just kind of a little bit less dull. So let's have a look at this week. Is a project from a little while ago that I wanted to get back on. So first go on this, just same position I was at, because that left hand still is not very good. I jumped on something else, a newer project, not really a project, it's a newer climb that I was wanting to try, which is actually a really, really nice climb. I wanted to get a high foot just to be a bit more stable into that last move, but it kind of just pushed me out a little bit. So going into this next go, I just decided to abandon the high foot and just try and jump it instead. Able to just squeeze a lot harder, but I didn't know what to do with my feet, so I kind of just came in, didn't leave myself in a room, and only just able to match that top hold, which is good. This is a boulder my friend made up, and he wanted to test the intended, so he set it for a specific sequence, and he wanted me to just test that sequence that he was trying, so I just had to do it the way he wanted it to. This was kind of towards the end of my session. So this next move here, my fingers were kind of giving way. They were feeling a bit tight with the new training program I'm doing. So I just kind of didn't want to push it too hard with like the first day on for the new training sequence. So I just went a bit easier. I actually went to the wrong yellow hold there. It's actually the one just to the left of it, but I just decided to move on. Now my weakness, the good old toe hooks. These are just a few of the easier, newer boulders that came out. I was too physically tired to try any projects or any like super hard ones, so I just kind of went on ones that either looked fun that I hadn't tried because I hadn't been on the board in like 4 months or something. So just ones that looked fun, or just something to keep me going. Work a couple moves that I wanted to work on. If it was tensiony climbs, like try and focus on my tension, or like this one, kind of focusing on that big jump, which I haven't been able to do in a while. Just finding a way to kind of stay active while not doing all that much like heavy climbing. So yeah, it's good. Now, as I finish up this last boulder here, this is the last one that I did, and then I had a couple more training days, and then here is the comp sim. So this first boulder, the move that this first move as I read it, was kind of like a step up jump across. It took me a few goes to kind of get the timing right, but yeah, just as I was doing it, I kind of learned the move more and more and just got closer to it. But spoiler alert, I wasn't able to get the move. It's just a really weird move that I haven't done much of. As the time's running out, I just decide to just rapid fire my goes. I try to reserve my energy so my goes are as good as possible, but at this point, time's running out and I just kind of need to just keep doing the move. Moving on to this next one, just a bit of a power block. Really cool start sequence, just really tensiony start, and then just a really nice throw into two pretty decent holes, but you have to hit them well and actually engage. On that first go, I just didn't really engage at all, and then obviously wasn't able to do it. And then the second go just foot popped, so not ideal. This is the third boulder now, and this one was a crimping nightmare. My finger that was injured is actually turned out alright with this climb, but I think I could have done better on this climb, just because the finger that was injured was that left hand, the Gaston, and it's just, I didn't really want to pull too hard, being this close to States. But at the same time, it is a really hard boulder, so even with perfectly healthy fingers, that on that right hand, my fingers were still pretty sore. So it is quite simply just a hard boulder. This is my last go with the time that was running out. I didn't want to give it too many goes because it's really fingery and really hard, so I needed physical strength. I got the zone, which is kind of the bonus hold on this climb, which was that right hand. And then, yeah, I think my time ran out like a few seconds after that, so I was happy to get the zone on this. Moving on to this boulder, I read the start move a couple of different ways, but I ended up going with the catching the shoulder and planting the foot. I just didn't do the move properly enough, and then my next go I kind of just focused on standing upright more instead of going into the gas on like sideways, which just, yeah, helped unlock the move for me. Just getting higher, as you can see, in that shoulder. And then with this next move I was able to unlock the zone in 2, so that was pretty good. At this point, I realized that I had gotten the zone. It was really physically taxing after the last 2 boulders as well, and there's no point just rapid firing my attempts, so I just decided to rest, give myself one more good go. If I do the move, then it's a win. If I don't do the move, I'm not going to have another good go in anyway, so I just decided to give it one last max effort go. I just wasn't able to get that move done, but I wouldn't have been able to try it again. So I think my mentality there was right. And then the last boulder, which was this coordination, really awkward nightmare that, same as the first boulder, just is a boulder that I'll have to go back to. It just eluded me too much. I wasn't able to get it done. I was able to make some progress, but it felt so far away. And again, I'm at that stage now where time's running out. Doesn't matter if I don't have chalk, doesn't matter anything. Last boulder as well, just kind of keep going. Really just try and make some sort of effort. But yeah, unfortunately, it was not a good comp sim for me. Out of 2 boulders, out of 5 boulders, I got 2 zones, which is definitely not good enough. I didn't take this as a mental thing. I didn't think of it like, with this, I'm not going to do this. I'm like feeling really down on myself. I tried to go into this knowing I was going to get shut down on these boulders. They are really, really difficult boulders. And I kind of use this as seeing what I need to work on, both mentally in the comp format, but also physically, like what areas I need strengthened over the next 2 months. Just try and fine tune things really. And yeah, I'll be back to try these boulders over the next week as well. And then should hopefully make some progress. Maybe I can top one of these boulders. I left the green one out that you can see, that you saw back there, just because it was the easy one, and normally comp format is 5 boulders, and that one I didn't think was well worth it. So yeah, it should be a good week of training, and hopefully I can make a decent amount of progress. Stick around for the journey.